Hey, welcome back, you guys. Good morning. Today, we're going to start with manner number 13, which is all about your body language. Body language is what we say without our words, just our facial expressions, sometimes what we do with our body. So, for example, if I put my arms out real big and I step up to you like this, it might look like I'm trying to intimidate, right? Or like I'm really angry. Or if my eyebrows go down like this, it looks like I'm frustrated or mad. If our eyebrows lift, sometimes it shows that we're excited or we're curious, we're interested. So you can say a lot with your face and even your hands or body without having to say any words at all. And that's what this first manner is about. This one is talking about what you do with your face and your body to make sure you're being respectful and not being disrespectful. Now, I always like to use these words to describe what respect is. Respect means that you're trying to show somebody that you value them, that they're important. So if you're going to try to show somebody that they're important and that you value them, you want to be looking at them, listening to them, nodding along maybe, or smiling. We don't want to be doing things like rolling our eyes, where when somebody says something, we're like, and do something like that. Notice my lips even kind of went like, oh my gosh, this is silly, right? Sometimes people will make a noise like this and go, ugh, especially if you're getting in trouble or somebody's trying to talk to you about something you did wrong. Or we see kids sometimes, and adults too, sometimes do things like this with their lips. They go, we call it a smack of your lips. And again, it's kind of like the, ugh. It's that kind of thing, like whatever, kind of an expression. So we want to make sure that we're being careful about what we say so that it seems respectful and not disrespectful. That took a long time to explain that one, but that's a really important one. The next one is when you're given work or things to do in your classroom, don't do those things. We also don't want to moan or complain about anything that's assigned at home too, you guys, because like I told you the other day, my kids have to do tasks at home, chores you might want to call them, and I don't pay them for it. They do it because they're a part of our family. I do stuff every day at home. I do the dishes in the dishwasher. I'm in charge of vacuuming. I'm in charge of scrubbing toilets. I'm in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. I do all that stuff. And so if I'm doing those things, I need my kids to do some things too. They need to clean up their room. I don't pay them for that. They need to go and clean up the dog mess in the back, mow the lawn. They have to do the recycling. They have to take out the trash. There's some things that they can do too then to be a part of our family and help out. So at school, when you're given work, we don't want you to complain or moan about it. We need you to understand too that doing schoolwork, like stuff that we're talking about here in this building, that's stuff that's supposed to make you better, right? Chores and things like that also make you better. They make you more reliable. They make you somebody who can get things done and hopefully quickly and in a timely manner and when you're asked. So it starts to build up who you are, and that's what all these things do. So at school, when you get that stuff, realize that it's practice and it's just something to work on, and we're going to do it, and it makes you better, right? And the last one for today is all about when you have a guest teacher. Some of you will start having guest teachers this week because our teachers leave to go to their kids' sporting events. They sometimes don't come to school because they're sick, just like you get sick, and so they don't come. So we want it to be as easy for them when they leave as possible. We also want it to be as easy as it can be for the guest that comes in to teach. Coming in to teach 20 to 25 kids that you don't know is hard. It's hard. If any of you have ever babysat, especially you guys in 4th or 5th grade, maybe even a couple of 3rd graders, you know that when you go and you babysit 1 or 2 kids, sometimes that can be challenging. It can also be really fun, so long as they're nice, right? So when a guest teacher comes to your room, I want you to understand that everything that your teacher has done with you stays the same. The rules, the procedures they do for leaving the room to go to the bathroom or for lining up to go to gym and doing all those things needs to be quick, quiet, and orderly. We've got to do it and stand where we're supposed to stand. You got to sit in your spot at your desk. You've got to make sure you're still raising your hand to ask questions or standing to ask questions. However you do that in your classroom, those things are not going to change. Something you need to understand is those guest teachers sometimes might do things differently than what your teacher does, and that's okay too. Your teacher sometimes plans things that are different that you maybe haven't done before to make it easier for the guest teacher. So you need to do the things that you're assigned because it just makes you better. It's practice and it's good for us. Just like going out practicing things on a scooter or a bicycle or on your skateboard or practicing dance or piano or soccer or baseball or basketball, anything that you like to go out and do, that the school's the same thing. It's just practice, and we're trying to get it better and better and better with every practice session we have. So, and then obviously watch this up here, right? Make sure it's saying, I'm with you. I think you're important. I value you. I thank you for what you're doing, so I'm going to pay attention and be the best I can be. Let's do that today. Happy Den Day. Got my green on for Issa Bindi. I hope you all have a wonderful day. We'll see you at lunchtime, I hope. Bye-bye.